Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report here on a thirsty Thursday. Barnes and Tony, once again, what's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Feeling pretty good. It's Thursday, dude. Somebody say thirsty Thursday. Hyped up. Back in the win column with the Sharks last night. So I feel pretty good, dude. It's nice to wake up to that because I didn't stay up the
that
whole
was
game,
on the betting
dude.
account. I didn't
Yes,
realize
dude.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. And wow, what was that? Plus what?
I bet 20 to win 70.
70 like total or 70
profit? Total. So I have $50 profit.
So that's like a 2-to-1.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, I was jacked
awesome.
up, dude. And it was like a trouncing by the Sharks, too, dude. 6-1, right? What's the score?
It's just one of those situations, almost like kind of reminds you, obviously different sport, but like with the Giants, with Dart, where it just that one player just gives the whole team a belief and they play like a completely different team.
Yeah. And then, Macklin Celebrini will be that type of player for you for sure. So, obviously it'll be dope to see where the Sharks end up. I know you're like joking, watch them make the playoffs, but
I wasn't actually
before
joking.
the show. Yeah. I was saying, before the show, you were saying, I mean, they do actually have a legitimate chance, it seems right now,
Yeah.
Looking good.
So you love to see that they're buttoned up.
Yeah, dude.
And I do see, though, we have a bunch of comments.
Absolutely, dude. The fans are buttoned up as well on this Thursday, jacked up. We have Michael Buckta. How about those Lakers? Was not dialed in at all. I'm assuming they
won by 2.
1 by 2. Tight game.
Game. Hachimura, Michael, has been doing wonders for my fantasy team. And before we get to more Michael Buckta comments on the Lakers, I just wanted to throw this out here, and I hope this doesn't make him run through a wall. As you see, Michael, UConn basketball, we're riled up. But I just don't. You're so riled up for the Lakers, and I know there's more teams, and you could say so. And technically, like it's harder if you're giving everyone even percentage chance, which obviously isn't the case. But I would say that UConn basketball has a lot better chance of winning a championship this year than the Lakers. So I don't know. I just think it might be the wrong switcherooski, but that's just me. I know it's not a switcherooski like the Lakers last year, but I'm saying to just push them aside when they might have the better season. So just wanted to throw that out.
We'll see what he has to say about that. But still being hyped about the Lakers, let's effing go, was quiet as a church mouse, he says, in the third quarter, then late fourth quarter, especially when the Don, he says, hit that step back over Castle, down by 2, got loud in the Buckta house. I have no doubt about that, dude. And he says it feels great to be a Lakers fan. Josh B also says, yo, what up, fam? Josh B coming off the cart night.
In my surprise guest appearance.
Yeah, on the court, dude. What a night it was, dude. So much fun, dude.
Yeah, for a while, too. That was like, was that on for 2 hours?
Probably, right?
Yeah.
It must have been.
Crazy.
So yeah, we were dialed in
crazy.
Gaming Corner. It's just crazy. Check it out on the YouTube. It's there. Speaking of being there, Fish Boy John Pollock loving the show. He says, oh shit, it's Josh B. And then my mother says, good morning, guys. Miss you, Aunt. That's me. I don't know if I told you, my mother sent me a photo of the dinner pork. You don't like pork chops. That's right, dude. But pork chops, sauerkraut.
Oh yeah, potatoes, and I'm sure it was fire.
Oh my God, so good. Josh B saying what up to Pollock. And then how about Pollock saying, oh no, the UConn hoodie. I may have to get my St. John's sweatshirt. Oh boy. And then he's hyped for Rangers Wangs tomorrow, dude.
Wow. Yeah, that is going to be big. Must win for the Rangers. And it's later on in the season. And last year it didn't go well when I went. Obviously, it's always good to go to the Garden. But I would love to go to UConn St. John's again. I think we're going to have you this time. The team's a lot better, despite what the traitor himself, Michael Buckta, says. And I know he's going to start getting mad at me, but probably not. I feel like he doesn't ever get that mad at me because, I don't know, I think I'm just one of his favorites, I guess, right?
It's pretty evident that you are. Yes, dude. Yep.
You can.
And then Buck just says, get that shit out of here. Lakers basketball. No one gives an F about the UConn,
but
dude. What the hell?
Michael, you know the tradition. You got to get off the fact that Hurley said he was considered to step down. Guess what? He didn't step down. And he's probably the best coach in the country. So I'd like to see you, Michael, Josh B, button it up, all right?
I can't believe Buck did with the turnaround for UConn, by the way. Like, he says no one gives a shit. It's crazy.
He doesn't know what he's saying, unfortunately.
Oh, my God. Speaking of not knowing what he's saying, Jay Bird says, when's Buck to come on the show? I need to hear the hot takes live. Nice to hear from you, Jay. And then Buck here says, keep in mind, we haven't had LeBron play once and we're 7-2, which I guess is, that's impressive for sure. And then Buck also says, I can't support a team whose coach who's considering stepping down when he couldn't get 3 in a row.
Oh, what a shame. He was considering stepping down and he won 2 in a row and he didn't win last year. What a shame. What a shame.
It's like hard to impress Buck down. Wow. Real hard, dude.
Michael. Wow.
Drag you through the dirt first.
Yeah, seriously.
Make you really earn it. And then John Pollock says we might split this year, I guess, for UConn St. John's.
UConn sweep. Called it.
Bless you?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, nice, dude. Is it 2 games? How many games are there?
2. Yeah, home and home.
Home and home.
Michael, and your traitor-like tendencies with UConn is a toilet seat. All right? Let's leave it at that. And bless me, though. See? No, he's talking about actually.
No, yeah.
But see? Not too tight. Not too tight. Call up, but not tight. Someone else, different story. But let's go to the world of the National Football League.
This kid is special, man. This think to do that.
Gonna run for it. He got it. And there he goes. Oh, the play of the year in the NFL. Throws intercepted by Surtain. Nobody's gonna catch him. Jones to the end zone. Touchdown. Quincy Williams leveling Murray. There he goes. Jamar Chase. Not yet. Touchdown Bengals. Stafford. Williams. What a hit by Budda Baker. Budda Baker just saved a touchdown.
All right. So this NFL segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp Moscow Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetllama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama.
Buck has had a few, I think, this morning.
Oh, 10. Yeah, Barnes. And Fishboy says he is a toilet seat sometimes, but I instruct him as a head coach. That's it. I mean, there's only so many, quality head coaches in America. And then you think about, I'm trying to think actually, if there's any other multi-time. Oh, I guess Bill Self. I was saying like champion
for
coaches.
Back-to-back?
No, not back-to-back.
Just in general.
A coach that's active. Because obviously Coach K was that.
Yeah.
Williams was that. Jim Calhoun was that. But Patino, but one of them was vacated. Richard, what do you get involved with? That hush money, Richard.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Izzo only won 1. So I think, there's 3 coaches. I mean, Michael, there's like over 130 D1 programs. What are we doing? But I have a question. What are the Raiders doing? Kind of funny. He didn't text back like Kevin, like the TCH out was like, Bernie. And he says he respects Coach K. Absolutely. He said something like Bernie came back. And I was like, Kev, big game for the Raiders tonight. You think they keep it within 3 scores? Crickets.
So he doesn't think so.
So, listen, I know Gino looked great last week, this and that. Heartbreak, they lose. But it was Jacksonville. Denver's way better. They're on the road. Is there anything that you could point to here? And they traded their best receiver in Jacoby Myers. Is there anything that you could point to here and be like, okay, this is why the Raiders have a shot? I can't think of anything. Carroll?
I don't know. I really don't think so. Again, you look at the Broncos are pretty solid, dude, all around. 7-2, have not lost a game at home, by the way. So
right.
Obviously that's been going pretty well for them. And you look at the 2 losses they had, were against the Colts and the Chargers. And they were both within 3 points or less, So it's like they haven't really like bent or even broken so much this season. So I don't know. I mean, again, you can come in and be like Raiders, like you never know. The Broncos could be due for the loss. Clunker Thursday night. But no, I don't know. I don't care. I don't care if it's like law of averages. They're not going to be undefeated at home this season. Oh my God, like prime time
against the Raiders.
I don't care. Yeah, it's not going to be this game. Maybe it'll happen eventually, but it's not going to be against the Raiders. Like I really bet the mortgage on the Broncos, right? I mean,
it seems like it, and I don't like those lines. And it's actually went down because it opened at 10.5. Now it's at 8.
Hot damn.
And a half. I guess they're supposed some quote unquote sharp money on the Raiders. I think that's dumb money because I don't know. Like I said, especially with Geno. I mean, this just seems like a game
pick city.
but not one pick six, but possibly two. And you would think Gentry's not going to be able to get anything going on the ground. But yeah, I mean, just such a complete defense. You got Nick Benito, who's solo 4th in the NFL in sacks with 8. Patrick Surtain, widely known as one of the best cover corners in the National Football League.
Mm-hmm.
You got Cooper, 7 sacks. Zach Allen with 5. Former Jet John Franklin Myers with 4. I mean, that's a lot of sacks. And then you keep in mind a good secondary.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like it's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, Hufanga is going to have a pick tonight, dude.
I just think the Broncos offense too will have no trouble against the Raiders. I know they've been hit and miss at times, but I could see Bo Nix, having success, getting the ball to Sutton, maybe an end around or two or a screen to Marvin Mims, use that speed. J.K. Dobbins has been pretty good running the football this year. So it just, you feel for Al Michaels. But it just seems like there's really not going to be any type of excitement for this game. I think it's just going to be completely one-sided.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be excitement for Bo Nix. I mean, what a draft pick, huh, dude?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, he had a little sort of, but then again, you look at it, 17 touchdowns, 6 picks. So how much of a struggle is that?
That's what I mean. Right now, QBR is top 17th in the league. So it's like, I mean, for something like Bo Nix, I mean, I think that's great at this point.
Right. It's definitely worked out well. You think about all the years that they didn't make the playoffs after winning that Super Bowl. So he has them going in the right direction. And I feel like he has a lot of weapons to throw to. Troy Franklin, the former Oregon receiver as well, has done a nice job, and they haven't gone Evan Ingram's way as much. Sutton, remains one of the best receivers in the league. So, I just don't think anything points to the Raiders having success. By the way, Fishboy says he said Seattle 31, Las Vegas 18. I'm sorry, Las Vegas. It's nothing personal, but he means Denver. LOL.
Right.
And then Jason Pilla says, "Let's go." Former student.
Yeah, Jason Pilla, dude. Current grad student.
Yeah,
good guy, hard worker. Also drives a Dodge Charger. Islanders fan.
Schaefer.
Yankees fan.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he's got it buttoned up.
He does. Yes, he does.
I mean, I wish there was more to break down here, but I mean, I think that's really it, Tony.
It's a little unfortunate, to be honest, dude.
Yeah.
Are you going to be dialed into the game? Like, what's your what else are you watching?
Probably,
right? Like,
yeah. Probably, couple shekels,
right.
The Broncos. I mean, it seems like the way to go.
Yeah. Game on one screen, hockey on the other, Madden on the next.
That first loss.
Franchise can't go back, dudes.
Yeah. But I'm probably gonna win the Super Bowl. It's just annoying. It's like all pros. No, because he says Denver defense is elite. All pro is way too easy, but then all Madden is like impossible.
Yeah.
So it's like, can we get a middle ground? But then again, no effort. PS4, last year's game, all of that. But let's strike up the music and do a Thursday night football frenzy.
Let's go, dudes. This is sick. All right, dude. It's gonna be good. I guess high action, maybe. I don't know. Place your bets is really, I guess, what I should say here. That'll give you some juice on the game. I'm actually interested to see where you go with the over-under, Brian, because it's set at 42.5. You mentioned the spread that opened for the Broncos at minus 10.5 is now down to minus 8.5. which again, I guess, helps people who want to bet on the Broncos here. We kind of laid it down. Denver, great defense, great offense, great coaching. Raiders, Smith, tutties, interceptions of the same number. That's never good. Give us a score. Give us a winner. Let's go, Brad. Let's do it.
And you look at this, that I'm trying to think the minus 105 there, the death call on the under. So I guess that means it's going to go over. But yeah, I think pure domination for the Broncos. Like I said, maybe not one, but 2 pick sixes. Definitely at least one. So you want to do a prop bet on a defensive touchdown. But yeah, I think Geno pressure in his face all day. Just not the Raiders' day. I think this is an actual embarrassment for the Raiders. I think Bo Nix, gets the ball humming, especially first half. Maybe they lean on the run in the second half. And I think Dobbins, Harvey running all over this depleted Raiders defense. So I'm going to say the Broncos are going to win this game 39-10. So give me the Broncos and the over.
Love that there. I don't know if this is going to hit the over, to be honest.
105.
I know that's so tough, dude. I'm gonna try and get to the under here. I mean, Raiders, once upon a time did get shut out by the Chiefs, 31-0. I can see something like that, honestly. I'm gonna call it 28-7. Broncos under, covering the spread. Take the points. Why not? And I love that anytime pick by Geno Smith. Let's go, dude.
And just like that, that is your Thursday night football frenzy. Maybe Sutton, anytime touchdown as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
You would think Knicks will look for him in the red zone.
You think Knicks will run one in?
He could. You could take a flyer on that, one of your longer leg parlays. Bo Nix, 4 touchdowns, 240 yards. Wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. So probably you feel pretty
4
good
tutties.
holding Bo Nix in fantasy, as well as the Denver defense, which I actually
have.
Yeah, I think just one team, but do have them.
There we go.
And then a little bit of a sad note. The Cowboys defensive end Marshawn Nealand died Thursday morning, 24 years old. No details of what happened, and also he scored the Cowboys touchdown in that game last week.
Oh my God, really? On the block punt?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess we'll see, what happened, but obviously condolences to the Cowboys and to his family. But yeah, just gone too soon. 24 years old. So sad. Yeah, so that's really it for football, but let's move it along and go to the world of the National Hockey League.
Speed, here he comes. McDavid shoots, top shelf, he scores! Captain with the overtime winner! That's the middle, quick, hit counter. It's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping, Rick Washington made the full split save.
Are you kidding me?
Turn, side of the net, between the legs, and they score! Filthy! David Pastrnak, the silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
All right. So a little bit of a lighter night in hockey. 5 games last night. Just kind of running through them. I whiffed on the Mammoth. I think I had the over. Did I have the over, Tony?
For the Mammoth?
Yeah, they lose to the Maple Leafs 5-3. The big guns coming out. Matthews with a goal and an assist. Tavares with a goal and an assist. Maselli, who Tony's not too familiar with, also had a goal and assist. And I was just saying that because we were talking about that on the gaming corner last night. Matthias Maselli, 25 years old, 5th season, and he's from Finland.
Hey now.
I just wanted to see if there was any draft pedigree, but it doesn't. No,
undrafted? No.
I don't know. It just didn't say. So I guess we could look into that.
But
yeah, I was like I said, I had picked the Mammoth. It just Toronto's
with the over
down,
though.
but okay, good. Did you add him, or are you doing him now?
Right now. And then
all right.
Did Washington under. Interesting.
Washington under, so that was 1-1. So 2-2, but then swept with the Sharks or no?
You had the under.
3-3, as always, the fucking totals. But anyway, like you mentioned, the Capitals 6-1 over the Blues. Ovechkin finally getting number 900. Right? That was 900?
Yeah, 900.
Yeah. And I heard Rick and Dave talking about, I guess Binnington tried to keep the puck. I guess it was a joke.
Yeah,
refs got him. Ha ha.
Binnington's not funny.
And then Tom Wilson with 2 goals, including a power play, 7th and 8th of the year. So Capitals beat the Blues there, like I said, 6-1. We saw Calgary all over Columbus, 5-1. That was definitely a surprise for me. And you had Columbus, right?
Columbus, yep.
So just a complete domination for Calgary, who only picks up their 4th victory of the season against 9 regulation losses, 2 overtime losses. And Kadri had his 4th, and the only goal for Columbus, who's now 7-6-0, was Marchenko, a shorty, number 6. The Blackhawks have definitely gotten off to a better start, and their best start in this Connor Bedard era.
That's
now
right.
6-5-3 after beating the Canucks on the road. So pretty impressive win here for the Blackhawks. And kind of interesting, no goals first or second period, and then 7 in the third. Bedard finishing it off with an empty netter, his 7th, and Bertuzzi also had a hat trick in this one. So, there had been some reports about Bedard being unhappy. So, obviously, a start like this kind of smooths things out. And we were saying this before the year. We want to see Chicago back in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think Bedard has every right to be happy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like he was meshing well with Taylor Hall when he was there, but then they ended up trading Hall, which I guess they needed it because, Hall, obviously aging star, I guess. But I don't know. It seems like that was like the veteran presence that Bedard kind of needed. Donato's kind of cooled off a little bit. Obviously, when you're not winning too, it doesn't really help your attitude. So, Bedard, being this player doesn't want to waste any years, seeing someone like Celebrini also, kind of like not too, well, I guess kind of far away from the San Jose, like kind of, doing great things. And again, we're sitting here, San Jose, better record, playoff contention, possibly. I know it's early, but still, Bedard's going to want to see some success. And honestly, like I kind of push for Chicago. I feel like when Chicago back in the day when they were dominant, out of the
12,
West,
13 years ago,
yeah, dude, with Kane, with Taves, Corey Crawford. That was a tough roster to get through, and it made for some great hockey. And obviously Chicago, great city, historical team. Like, it just makes sense that they're competitive.
No, I agree. So we'll see if they can keep it up. The Sharks, like you mentioned, have been hot. They win 6-1 on the road.
Yeah, dog.
Macklin Celebrini with 3 points. He's had an unbelievable start to his season. 13 assists and 8 goals, so 21 points so far for the former number 1 overall pick. So just pure domination here for the Sharks. 5-6. And 3-3 on the road, so really good start there. And it's interesting. They've kind of had a revolving door, I guess you would say, of goalies. Because they had, what was it, Gorgie last year? They had, right?
Yeah.
But they've been kind of working through that. And then this year, because last night you had Askarov, so they've kind of split things up. He's had 8 starts. Nedeljkovic, who's been all over the place, has had 6 starts. But just kind of working through that. Askarov, great game last night, but still a 3.88 goals against. So we'll see if he could button it up. But it's just good to see these younger guys and their teams, just playing a little better and seeming like, well, who knows? Maybe they do have a chance to compete this year.
Yeah, definitely do. They have a good squad. Tyler Toffoli too, coming over from LA. I'm pretty sure it's from LA. Toffoli's been another guy who's been on a lot of teams too. But John Klingberg as well, coming over from Dallas, I believe. That's a great trio right there with Celebrini, and obviously Macklin, having a historic year, by the way. A couple of stats I'm going to hit you with. He has had 13 points in his last 6 road games, which is the second in NHL history by any teenager.
Wow.
Holding that record is Sidney Crosby, just, some food for thought there with 14 in 6 games. And then now, scoring his 21st point last night, he now co-leads the league in points with Connor McDavid, by the way. And that's the first time that a teen was able to do so in the history of the NHL at this point in the season. So obviously Celebrini, heating up.
I know, and it's just it's just like as the years go on, of course, there's more players entering this league. But like the Schaefers, the Celebrinis,
right?
Like we can't just get one.
I know. This guy's 19. He's tearing it up. 19.
Schaefer being 18.
Schaefer's 18, exactly.
And it's so annoying. We had just as much of a chance to get the first pick last year as they did. Could you imagine if we had him instead?
Oh my God, that'd be so sick.
Yeah.
We'd have at least one win at home.
Do you even remember who he took? Offense, defense? Can you at least give me that?
I can give you offense.
Definitely offense?
Yeah.
Let's see. Rangers 2025 first round pick. Did not have a first round pick because they traded it to the Penguins. The Rangers had the option to either give up their 2025 first round pick, as of course now as I'm okay. No, I'll still have this though. Or their 2026 first round pick to complete a trade with the Canucks for JT Miller. And they chose to trade the 25 pick to keep their more valuable 26. I wonder why the 26. The 26 class is projected to be much deeper.
I guess that makes sense.
I do kind of remember that now that.
I remember them talking about the 26 class. I feel like someone was talking about that recently.
Yeah,
actually.
But hopefully it's later in the draft that we're selecting.
Yeah, hopefully.
Not up for the lottery, but if we are for the lottery, hopefully we get it this time. But we'll see. Did you update the picks?
Yes, dude. Are you ready?
Yep.
We both went 3-3, by the way.
Okay,
so you know.
But what is it?
37-19. You're 29-27.
Okay. Holding serve. And I think I have first pick, right?
Holding serve. Yes, I guess you are holding serve.
Okay, great. So yeah, let's strike up the music and hold serve. Another edition of the Frozen Frenzy, which is brought to you by Velvet Llama. A lot of games to choose from.
Yes.
So it's kind of difficult.
I know. A lot of good dogs tonight, too.
A lot of good dogs.
Watch
Obviously,
out.
The legendary, Crosby versus Ovechkin matchup as well. But I would say if you want to give me the Hurricanes over the Wild, minus 190, the Lenovo Center over there in Raleigh. The Hurricanes have been, pretty good this year, 8-4, and coming off that shutout win against the Rangers, also beat the Islanders 6-2, sprinkled in with that loss to Boston. Wild 5-6-3 so far this year. And I just like Carolina at home. They've actually had more road games, but 3-1 at their 4 games at the Lenovo Center. But I just like their way they're playing. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Chekhov, who in his first game of the season had a shutout, gets the draw. You would think maybe, given how good he was, but maybe they go slow. Either way, I think this is a low-scoring game, but the Hurricanes win 4-1. And I'm going to say, give me Seth Jarvis.
There we go.
For a point, as well as Sebastian Aho. So the Hurricanes in the under.
There we go. Sprinkling in some player props right there, Brian. I love to see it, dude. I know. I would say a lot of good dogs here. Bruins plus 110 at home, dude. I feel like countless times now, Vegas has faded the Bruins, specifically at TD Garden. Bruins, we're going to make it 5 in a row here. We're going to get their 7th victory at home. They're 6-3 at the TD Garden. They're going to take it, dude. Plus 110. All right, give me the Bruins. Easy money, I say. Swayman's been doing okay, I guess. Olmark doing not so good. Obviously, the reuniting of these Bruin goaltenders together at the Garden, tribute video, Olmark, whatever. Ottawa down. I thought Tkachuk was out for a little bit, right? Wasn't he? I mean, just double check.
Yeah,
here.
I think he saw.
I don't see him.
On the injury report.
Yeah, I don't see him.
Oh,
I mean,
okay. We just only played 3 games. IR, it says, doesn't it, at the top? Yeah, he's on IR.
Oh, it does say that. Stats. I don't know why they don't have him on the injury report then. I guess because he's on the IR. Kind of weird. But without Tkachuk, give me a break here. Senators dropping this game. Is it going to be the over-under? I don't know for sure, but I would say hammer the over here. I think Bruins want to score, and score they will. Especially when you think of some of their games that went into OT, shootout Islanders victory, we know. Give me the Bruins here with Morgan Geekie having 3 points on the night, 1 goal, making his 10th of the season, along with 2 assists, maybe leading the team in shots tonight with 7, if you want the little 7-shot prop bet there. Give me Bruins over. They win this game. I'll say 5-3. Bang.
All right. I was thinking about a couple of things, but I'm going to go with the Panthers, and it is the vaunted 105. So let's revisit this because that's usually a trap. They might have. We'll have to take a look, but they're 1-5 on the road. The 2-time defending Stanley Cup champs.
They just lost to the Ducks on the road.
Just lost to the Ducks on the road.
That's what I was thinking
the
of.
Kings, had won their last home game, dropped the previous 2. But I don't know. I just think Florida is going to start playing better. Marchand, I could see him and Kachuk maybe finding the back of the net here. So let's say Florida. Let's have them winning a tight one, maybe overtime. How about that? 4-3. Give me the Panthers in the over.
Panthers and the over, dude. So you're taking Florida with the over. All right, dude. Interesting. I think I'm gonna go with another dog here, dude. And I kind of like this one. I may actually put some money on this one, Josh B. If your ears are perking up right now, let's go to the Rock, where the Devils are 5-0 at home, 9-4 in the year. Good start. They're gonna be hosting the Montreal Canadiens here. Montreal comes in here at plus 125. Over under is 6.5 here. Canadiens on the road 5-2, 9-3-1 on the year. Also having a great start. Just dropped a game and a shootout to the Flyers. That was a tough one. Right, because that was Montreal coming back, I think, in the third. Still ended up blowing it to end the game. And I think that they're itching for another win. And again, I'm going to think it's going to be a law of averages scenario here with the Devils. They're due for a loss at home. They're due for a loss in general, it seems. But in any case, I say Montreal wins. I'm going to say in overtime, too. Why not? In a nail-biter. It's a 4-3 victory. Give me Caulfield with another game-winning goal this season. And Montreal takes this one as a thriller with giving the Devils their first loss at home. Montreal and the over, Brian.
All right, third game, final game. Ducks have been hot, but I'm going to go with the Stars here. I like them at home. You look at it, their last game 2 days ago beat Edmonton in that shootout 4-3. And Rantanen is picked up where he left off last year in terms of, playing very well with Dallas, 17.7 goals this year. And you look at the tenders, Ottinger has done a nice job, 2-5-4, 9-1-3. I think Stars win 3-1. I'll give me the Stars in the under.
Dallas in the under. All right, dudes.
I thought I went first. No? Or I said you went first. Is that what happened?
What?
I don't know. For some reason, I thought I went first.
Right,
No?
which is why I have a third game.
Oh, no, the way you said it, you made it seem like we were done. That's why I was asking.
No,
okay, no.
Good.
There's a bug out. It's me. It's all me, not you.
Whoa. All right, dude. Third game, final
Is it because
game.
you can't stand the Canadiens?
Oh,
like
John Pollock, dude. I mean, I picked them. So, listen, when it comes down to the money, fandom goes out the window. Which is why, I don't know, man. I mean, this last game, I actually was going to take the Ducks tonight, but I'm not going to do that. Penguins, interesting. Flyers over the Preds. Flyers suck. Blues over the Sabres. I guess, you know what? This will be one of the rare occasions, Brian, where I pick against the Buffalo Sabres. Give me the St. Louis Blues at plus 115 on the money line here. Over under 6.5. I know, Sabres at home. They just dropped the game at home, actually, to Utah in overtime with some piss-poor defense. If it wasn't for some phenomenal goaltending by Alex Lyon, that game would have been a lot more uglier. And I think that Jordan Binnington and the boys are going to come into Buffalo, and they're going to be slapping around the Sabres a little bit. I know Jake Neighbors is out. I guess give me Robbie Thompson, your player to watch here. Why not? I say 2 goals, 2 assists, a 4-point night for Robert Binnington. 35 saves on 37 shots. Looking pretty dialed in himself. That'll route the Blues to, I'm going to say, a 4-2 victory, which is just in the under. Sabres have their third loss in regulation at home this season. So Blues in the under.
And just like that, that is your Thursday edition of the Frozen Frenzy.
St. Louis.
And, we can get the music back up, change it to baseball, get the grids going. And, of course, those grids brought to you by the Hirsch Law Firm. We got some good ones.
We do have some good ones.
I always do a little prep work. Definitely some stuff I want to improve on. But there are also some really good ones that I did get. So we want to start with actually the former Yankee Clipper. Used to be one of my favorites, honestly, and kind of those guys that came out of nowhere. Top left here, Gio Urshela.
Top left, Gio Urshela, dude. All right, Gio. 0.6.
And then speaking of 6, the 6 WAR season for the Braves, Javi Lopez. And make sure it's the right one. That's Javi. Nope. See? This is what I'm talking about. Just Javy. Wow.
Javy.
There we go.
Yes, dudes. 2% for Javi.
Nice. Okay.
Pittsburgh is always tough, dude.
Pittsburgh. So I have all these.
So is Baltimore, to be honest, dude.
Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Pedro Alvarez. El Matador, as Michael Butka once said, and I hope he's still here. He's thinking about early and how he almost left.
Sorry, you have for the
Pirates
Orioles.
Yes.
Alvarez. There it is, dude.
El Matador.
I thought it'd be first, to be honest with you. A, but no, 6%. What did Josh B say? O's 6+. Ruben Tejada?
No, he means
Miguel Tejada.
I just want to vet that. I had Chris Davis, but I think it was 6%. You could do Andrew Miller for the Orioles and the Guardians.
I like that one. Andrew Miller's a good one. 4%. Love it, dude.
Let's just check on Tejada here. Who had a really long career. Obviously lied about his age and the walk off the ESPN interview. I think with Pedro Gomez at the time. Let's see though. So 6. Where's the? I hate when they don't. You know when you click on the Baseball Reference link and then it doesn't show. It just doesn't go to the overview.
Yeah,
includes the minor league stats.
Always the worst, dude.
And I do have Josh Donaldson for Cleveland and Milwaukee. I don't know if you had anybody else.
I'm pretty sure Aaron Savale pitched for both,
go
right?
Savale, yeah.
1%, dude.
Nice,
And then we could do G-Man Choi for Brewers.
Do that.
Dude. I love G-Man. A little G-Man. Nice, dude. The 6 WAR for the Brewers is kind of tough, dude.
I'm going to check if – I don't know if Billy Hall had that.
I mean, obviously, you could go with the obvious Christian Yelich.
So Tejada
did
have the 7 WAR, so we could do Miguel Tejada.
For the O's.
Yep. And then let me check if Bill Hall had a 6 WAR.
Sal Frelick this year, did he have a 6 WAR?
We'll check it. Hold on. So hold on.
Hold the phone. With this year's stats, I guess it would, right?
Segura, it would tell you.
It would like 6 season stats by this point, dialed in.
Wow, Bill Hall almost had a 6 WAR, but had a terrible WAR really for his career. I'm going to see if Gene Segura, because he was an all-star as well.
Gene Sebastian Jaguar. Let's
see. And he did not.
Lorenzo Cain, 6+.
Okay.
Brewers.
Go Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain, Josh B. I don't even know if that was Josh B for sure. I have a feeling it was, though. 1%. Lorenzo Cain, that royal fuck.
And I had Charlie Morton, but he was a 9. You checked it yourself?
Yeah, I typed it in.
I feel like there's other guys.
Are there though? I mean, there are other guys.
Catchers, not Jason Kendall.
It's Rich Hill. Rich Hill pitched for the Braves. I don't think so.
Bartolo Colon
did not.
Dotel did not.
I feel like a Diekman or Marisnik spot is probably pretty high. They both pitched with the Braves.
But did they pitch with the Pirates?
Dude, the fucking Pirates, dude. Who remembers Pirates?
So nothing on Hill in Atlanta. Pittsburgh, no, and then Jake Marisnik. Nothing from Josh.
I don't think so. Oh no, I'm saying I don't think about Marisnik. I'm pretty sure they both probably didn't, to be honest.
Marisnik did not play for the Braves.
Actually, Josh P says Joey Bats, and then he says, "Oh, Melky." John Pollock says Melky. Good one.
Go with Melky.
Melky Cabrera. No.
I'm just thinking, is Batista better?
Jose Batista.
Yeah, I'd like go Batista.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
2%. I guess
like
I
Melky
could try to
would've
check
been
what Melky is. I would think so. Let me go. Immaculate grids. Melky. Cabrera. Oh.
What?
0.6.
Surprised about that.
Yeah, me too, dude. It's all right though. It's a good grid.
Yeah. Every
Solid
time we
grid.
do that, though, that's what happens. But anyway, it was a solid grid. What was the score again?
20.
20 is pretty good. But yeah, let's switch to the gridiron, get the music up, and I do have a couple good ones here.
Undrafted. Wow, that's an interesting column.
But yeah, this is actually
Thanks, Josh B.
This is actually cake.
Should have went with Cabrera.
So bottom right here, for the Saints undrafted, Olindo Mare, 0.4.
Mare.
Barre, but Mare with an E. No, M-A-R-E. There we go, Olindo Mare. And then for Cowboys undrafted, Shane Sweezum.
Shane. Schweezen.
No, just search S-U-I-S-H-M. S-U-I.
S-H.
There we go.
S.
You had him.
H. There it is.
0.2. And then Case Keenum for Broncos undrafted.
Bless you.
It was a cough, but
Sorry.
It was a cough, but I was just letting you know. For Broncos and Texans, Owen Daniels.
Bang.
For Texans and Cowboys, Brandon Whedon. Whedon. W-E-E-D-E.
There it is, yeah.
And then for Raiders and Cowboys, Rolando McClain.
Rolando.
Do you do Raiders and Cowboys? Or you do the wrong one? Because I have it in front of me.
There's not more than one.
Yeah, I think you just had it on the wrong box.
Oh my God. No way.
I mean, I guess we could just do the back channels just so we get the right score.
I fucking
right?
hate the back channels.
I know.
Oh my God. All right, fine. Let me just close this out. Fucking Rolando. Owen, what was it?
Daniels.
Owen Daniels. And we have Brandon. Something with a W.
Brandon
Whedon. And then we have fucking Olindo, like Mare.
Like Mare.
Whoa, Mare.
And then Sweezum.
Sean Schweezum.
And then Keenum. Sweezum and Keenum. And then I have another one. Javon Walker, top left.
Javon,
yep. All right. And then, yeah, these last two is what I was working on. Let's just see here. Brandon Cooks should retire mid-row. Yes, but Cooks is always high, so we avoid him. But let's see what else.
What up, Ernie?
Erndini. So I'm trying to think about the Texans and the Saints. Not David Carr. Not Arian Foster. Not Darren Sproles. The Saints and the Saints Raiders, Aaron Brooks.
Aaron Brooks.
So this is it. Texans, and I know it's Tyrann Mathieu, but it's too high.
Kenny Stills.
Thank you, Josh. Nice. What do we get? 28. Pretty strong start here.
Dude.
Can we keep the under 30 going as we move to the hardwood? And we're gonna need some help from you fellas here.
That is for sure, dude.
Okay. Okay, and I think I have a good one.
Basketball going on.
Yeah, get the basketball music.
Yeah, there we go.
And I actually have a good one to start whenever you're ready. It's top middle, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Right below him, Andre Drummond.
%6.
Okay, let's just think about this for a second. I don't know if this one will be high. Bear with me. It probably is. That's a 20%. We'll hold off there. Okay, and then I think I have another one. Let me just double check. Okay, I don't have another one because that's way too high. Let's see here. So for the Mavericks and the rebounds, thinking Tyson Chandler. Just want to make sure. Jeez, everybody's sky high.
Well, yeah, it makes sense, I guess.
Let's just try to think about this. Lakers, Warriors. No comments. Where we at?
Detroit, Dallas.
Boban Marjanovic. Detroit and Dallas. Let's do it.
Do it. 4%.
Nice, dude. Okay, let's think about the Warriors for a second. The rebounds, not Draymond. Who was on those teams? Oh, what the fuck? No. Just trying to think about Warriors centers. Detroit has 42%. Lakers, not David Lee. Not Livingston, not Rondo. Just see Sixers. Who was big on the Sixers with AI? Boy, this is annoying, honestly. Lakers, Warriors, too. I feel like there should be more for Lakers, Warriors. I think I got it. Hopefully, it's probably going to be so high.
Reggie Jackson for Detroit 76ers.
Yeah, do that.
1%. What a name.
Yeah, like what's our cutoff for like knowing what it is going into it? In terms of like, you know what I mean? Like if I got like on here, I have a 20, a 19, a 42. I mean,
well, you're fishing for better.
Right. But then again, if there's no better coming.
I don't know. I mean, do you want me to like look some stuff up?
I'm just trying to think though for a second. So Dallas. Dallas, Anthony. I don't think Anthony Davis has it yet. And then for the 76ers,
Rodman played on Dallas. Says Josh B.
All right, then do Rodman. Nice.
8%. There we go.
Very good, Josh.
Very good, Josh. Very good, Josh. You've earned that dart. How about Michael Thiefo says Jonas Jerebko for Detroit and Golden State?
Do it.
Right?
Yeah.
Jonas. 4% for Jonas. There we go.
Sixers rebounding.
The Swede. Michael loves Swedish people. Josh P says, I'm actually having one.
There he is.
Smoke him if you got him.
Nothing makes Tony smile like a nice dart. And I don't know. I guess, do we go Russell? I'm trying to think. All right, you know what? Just look up these three and just see if there's
good.
anybody that you think that I know, and then if not, we have some backups.
All right, Lakers, Lakers, Warriors. We're doing right now. Warriors players. So what we got going on here? Jamal Wilkes.
All right, let's do it.
For Lakers, Golden State. There we go, out of the woodworks.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Jamal with 2 A's. 5% for Jamal Wilkes. Banana. Boards. DeAndre Jordan? What?
No. Just like this high school kid. I think I told you about it a while ago, but I golfed with him, getting right home. He just texted me because he does a car detailing service. Are you interested in the detail? But
man.
Send him the link. We haven't heard from him. Austin, are you watching right now? Probably not.
Probably not, dude. So we got both answers for Sixers boards.
Awesome.
DeAndre Jordan.
Yes. Good one, Josh. That's something I was trying to think of.
How is that spelt?
DeAndre.
Oh, really? It's spelled like DeAndre? Because I typed that in.
No, D-E. He spelled it wrong.
He spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
1% for DeAndre Jordan. Nate Thurmond. 18%. It's all right, though, because we have 49. Dude.
There we go. Thank you, fellas. Thank you.
I feel like in the same boat where it's like you don't think this adds up to 49.
I know.
But then I guess it does.
It's like, well, that 18.
The 18, dude.
Yeah.
Great all-around team effort.
Yes. And switching up the music once again. And, Tony, the weight. But I do actually have one to start, which is just so awesome.
Let's go, dude. What do you got?
Jonathan Chicho. It's still a little high, but I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anybody else. Shark, it's 28%, but I can't think of anybody else for the Sharks, no?
Sharks and 40 goals?
Yeah.
20% for Chicho?
Jonathan Chicho.
Yeah, I would think like Patrick Marleau would be more. Trying to think if like Thornton had it, but even if he
40 though for Thornton.
Logan Couture maybe.
I guess we gotta look it up. But Matthew Tkachuk is 12% for the Flames.
12%.
Yeah.
Okay. 12% for the Flames. I was thinking we could do Johnny Gaudreau for that, but he may be 12%. I feel like
Artemi Panarin below that, by the way, 300 goals, 40
goals assists. No, yeah, that's a good one.
0.7.
That's awesome. Love that. All right, let's
dial it in.
Let's dial it in here. Who did you say for Sharks? You had Chicho?
Yeah, Jonathan Chicho.
20%. That's probably the best we're gonna get.
Yeah.
I'll do Johnny Gaudreau here.
Oh, but wait. I'm just thinking about this.
For what? For Calgary?
Oh, never mind. No, do it. Nice.
9%. There we go. Islanders are Anthony Duclair.
Yeah, do that
Anthony Duclair, definitely. We know that one. And then, you think Brock Nelson's not going to be – you think Brock Nelson will be too high for Islanders goals?
Could be a little high.
What else you got?
No, I know. I don't. Who for the guys from the
Nick
70s?
Leddy for San Jose and New York. Sorry, we did that. We could do Travis Hamonic for
Mr. Hamonic.
Oh my God, the 31%. That's kind of tough. Didn't think it'd be that high. It's fine. I don't know. Let's just go with Brock. All right, let's get through these. Brock Nelson, 2% for Brock Nelson. Let's go, dude.
Because everyone does the guys from the 70s. What about Blue Jackets? Who's big on the Blue Jackets historically?
Rick Nash.
Let's see.
Going to be high. But that's I don't know what else I could
60.
give you. Oh, fuck. Because it's Columbus. That's why.
Right.
Who the hell even stays with Columbus? Who the hell even does well with Columbus?
Right.
So just go Rick Nash, right? I don't think we're going to get anything else from anyone else.
Anything else from anybody else?
Anything else from anyone else? We could try to hold off on that. But then this is where I get into trouble is Columbus. Columbus is, again, let's just do Rick Nash. Rick Nash went to the Rangers, total bust. We know. See, this is where things get really tough, dude. I guess we could have done Gaudreau for Columbus, Calgary.
Oh, yeah.
And then Kachuk.
Yeah, that would have made it a lot easier.
Kachuk would have been for the Calgary, and then just San Jose, and then San Jose, Columbus. Anybody out there, dudes?
Let me see here.
Columbus, dudes.
Okay, so a guy who played for the Sharks and the Blue Jackets. He came over to the Rangers. I think it was 2 years ago at the deadline. It was like we were hoping for a lot of big names.
Andrew Kopp?
No.
This was 2 years ago.
And he ended up going, I believe, to Seattle afterwards.
Went to Seattle.
We only had him for part of a season. It was like he didn't do that well for us.
And he played with Columbus and San Jose.
Yeah.
Did anyone else he played for?
I think Seattle.
Just the 4 teams.
Yeah.
Shit, went to Seattle. Like last year? Didn't even spend the whole season with us.
No.
2 years ago, came over from San Jose.
Yeah. No, came over
from Columbus.
I think
then
Columbus. I could check it.
I'm trying to think. Kopp, Kane.
No, but you're thinking. I think that weren't those guys 3 years ago. Unless he was with
Frankie V.
So he played on the Rangers. Yeah, not last season, but the season before, only 19 games, and he came over from Seattle.
And now he's on
San Jose. But it was like, oh, this is our big acquisition. Who the hell is this?
From Seattle.
Yes.
Okay, I'm vaguely remembering someone coming over from. No, someone came over from. Oh, yeah, he came over from Seattle and went to San Jose. He's on San Jose right now.
Right now. He's a center.
I don't know who it is.
Just tell you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alex Wenberg.
Fuck. Alex Wenberg. I guess let's do it. Damn. Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
Oh, buddy.
I'm not doing it.
Just put him in.
Alexander Wenberg.
Okay,
12%.
so it's Flames and Blue Jackets.
It doesn't matter.
No, but hold on. Let's just.
We already used Johnny.
Let's see. I was just seeing if there was anybody here that I knew, but I guess I don't. So unless we just check the goalies, Boucher, Brian Boucher, isn't he on TV?
Yes.
He's Brain.
Brain.
A lot of people, more people do that than you think. They spell my name and spell it Brain. It's like, fuck.
Oh shit.
So just like that. And I guess Chief just said in the JD chat, Mattingly expected to leave Blue Jays. So maybe he comes back to the Yankees. Who knows? Probably tired of living in Toronto.
Going for that World Series finally.
Yeah. So I just wanted to check a couple. You're still thinking about the grid?
Yeah, Wenberg. Should remember him.
Tough, right?
I didn't realize he was only there for that 19 games. You said?
Yeah.
That's wild. For a short amount of time.
But yeah, I was just going to say, so the MAC action last night, we saw Ball State in a close one, 17-13 over Kent. And the Toledo rolling the Mud Hens 42-3 over Northern Illinois.
Nice.
So Toledo now one victory away from bowl eligibility. Ball State improves to 4-5. So their bowl hopes remain alive. You have Georgia Southern and Appalachian State tonight. Appalachian State -5.5 over Georgia Southern. Total 60.5. But you give me I think it's the Mountaineers because I remember them being Michigan when they were 1AA. But give me Appalachian State there in the under 60.5. Too many points. And then you have the University of Texas San Antonio at South Florida, who made noise, beating Miami, beating Florida earlier this year. Already 6 wins, already headed to a bowl game. And their only losses to North Texas, who's had a great year, and Temple. So I think they keep rolling. And Byram Brown, the senior from Raleigh, North Carolina, has done a great job this year. 8 rushing touchdowns, 17 passing. So I would look out for him. And I'm actually curious. It must be. So for University of Texas San Antonio, Owen McCown, I would think he's related to Josh McCown. Just kind of curious about
that. It's a big assumption.
But I want to say, let's see, early life, personal life. Yep, Josh McCown, thought so. And his uncle.
How are they related?
His brother. It's his son.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay,
son.
Cool. It could have been anything. Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, what the fuck you think they're related?
So I'm gonna say 13.5 is a lot. Line's already gone up, but I think they're gonna blow them out here. And I am gonna say South Florida will win plus 67.5. I'm gonna say they win 49-17. So that would be just on the under.
Yeah.
So that's what we got there. Nothing crazy in college basketball. No Yukin. And only one NBA game tonight. Clippers Suns. That one is at 9 on NBA TV. So hopefully the football game is good because there's not a ton of options. South Florida might be okay, but I think they blow them out. And let's see. Yeah, Knicks rolling last night, 137-114 over the Wolves. Karl Anthony Towns, had 15 and 10 against his former team. Brunson with 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists. Josh Hart adding 18, as well as Miles McBride 14 off the bench. And we mentioned the Lakers. They win and go to 7-2. Michael Bucca out of his seat.
Yes.
As you saw Ayton with 22 and 10, Doncic 35-9 and 13. Marcus Smart with 17 and 5 and 5, and Hachimura with 15. Bronny James even getting a bucket in that one.
Wow.
That's really where we're at. I guess we haven't really. There was some baseball option stuff, but nothing really
crazy.
Surprising. Bieber opting in, that was a little surprising. Darvish out for the season with the UCLA injury. Story opting in, Flaherty opting in, and other Yankees declining Loaiza, picking up Hill, and then I put it on my story. Yankees first spring training game February 20th, so it's a little over 100 days away. I don't know about you, but I just can't wait for free agency. And you know what I'm really like? I don't know what to think. Where Kyle Tucker's gonna go? Because Mets money wise matchup, but not really need wise. No. Doesn't seem like he's gonna go back to the Cubs. Wouldn't go back to the Astros. I guess Red Sox, Yankees, but it just feels like, are they gonna give him that money? I
would probably bet on the Red Sox. I think that's what most people were saying, right? Now I feel like the last time I heard about it, I feel like Red Sox were a prime contender to get him.
It is going to be such a slap in the face to us Yankee fans if they sign like Alonso and Tucker or something.
That would be wild, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like we could do that.
So what are you saying? If they sign Tucker, you would want to sign Alonso?
No. But I'm just saying, like, let's get 2 big bats like Tucker and Murakami.
Yeah. Murakami, there we go.
That's what we should do, not Alonso.
Josh B loves Murakami.
I forgot. Any change in where you're feeling with Alonso?
No, pay the man.
Back? No. But I'm saying confidence that he's coming back.
I got the odds of it happening.
Days go on, yeah.
I still feel like it's pretty high.
Yeah.
The murmurs. Yeah, the murmurs are they're going to sign him. They should sign him. So, I think a lot of signs point to that.
Interesting.
So yeah, I guess we'll see. But like you said, not much has been kind of made in terms of moves. I guess getting back to some MAC action, if you want, there's the MAC women's soccer tournament starts tonight, Brian. Where? Fairfield University. Who are they playing? Sacred Heart University. How about that, dude?
Cameras?
Yeah, I'm working camera 3 tonight.
Wow. Pumped or?
Yeah, I guess so. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. Camera 3 is cool. You're down on the field. I will not be hammered. They don't serve food, unfortunately, either.
Pizza before gear up. What time's crew call?
Crew call is at 4.
And it starts at what time you said?
6.
And how much time is like standing around in that 2-hour period?
Like an hour and 50 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, probably. Maybe like an hour and a half.
Wow. Also, one thing I wanted to mention on the way out here, you see how ESPN bet kaput pulling out of that partnership with Penn. You know how they have the ESPN Greeny, Stephen A's list, all that stuff done.
Why?
I guess it wasn't working with Penn, so they pulled out. DraftKings is going to become the official sports book of ESPN.
No kidding, dude.
Yeah. But I guess it doesn't have the market share. I think who was using ESPN Bet? I mean, nobody we know.
I wasn't, no.
So
maybe I have to start using FanDuel, DraftKings, rather.
Yeah.
I like FanDuel. FanDuel I'm using now. It's nice.
Yeah, that profit boost.
Dude, the profit boosts are crazy, man. You know? It's pretty sick.
So
we'll get you going.
and going. But yeah, big show coming up tomorrow. Can we finally redeem ourselves with the football picks?
Oh my God!
We'll talk Rangers, Red Wangs,
John
Friday, and then a back-to-back with the Islanders Saturday too. So,
oh my God, yeah, tomorrow can we do it? We have to do an earlier show. Is that cool?
Let's see. Could we? I mean, what time were you thinking? Because I had to meet someone at 8, but I could do it after that.
8:30.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably just say 8:45 to be
8:45 call, dude. Let's go, dude. Yeah, because we're doing Rhode Island Comic-Con tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
It's gonna be sick, dude.
So
8:45 show tomorrow. Book it.
Book it.
But
yeah. So thank you everyone for tuning in today and continuing to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives in the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay in costume, the merch at DowntimeTV.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.